Hello. Mic test, mic test. Hello. Hello, boy. Eh. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Even though right now it's not 6:59. Whatever. It's reverse. Reverse. Like 3 to 4 days not stream. Back to reverse. I don't know how much has changed or been added. We'll start.
A night like this is perfect for music, but the neighbors have spoken to me about their sleeping problem several times. The music was extremely loud and clear in the quiet night. I found the top of that stone tower in the wilderness a nice alternative. If you need a lift there, just let me know.
Okay. Last time, while I was doing my daily grind, I unlocked the music test. I don't know what it does, but it's what it is. Yeah. What it does. 30-day locked in. Yay. Hey, what's this? A pirate's guide. Lab design. Win the event to earn anniversary collectible. I can, yeah. The things. Whoa! Straight to streaming? Yes. Straight to streaming. You know, I heard someone who wanted to stream today after we go out. I don't know. That someone probably is on bed playing character AI. Who knows? Okay, where did we left off? Ah, part 20. In the cave with 37. The truth. Let's see what the man is down here. She did? No, I don't think she.
Up here on the boundless, the beginning of all things. Everything originates from it and returns to it. Infinity has no start and no end. But nothing would come into existence if there's only infinity. Look up there, Vertin. Now they are presenting in their true forms.
Oh.
In their purest and newest forms.
Apes. Cave is bright as daylight as it ready. 37 stretch out her hand like a proud
Our
conductor.
world was born from the wounds on infinity. When it's cut by finity, the patterns of the cutting are what we call mathematics. Thus, the essences of numbers exist inside all beings, and the patterns of all numbers exist in all matters. The length of a butterfly's wings and its body are in golden ratio, and the plant leaves grow on their stems in the pattern of the Fibonacci spiral. This is the most primitive rhythm of Arcanum,
Ooh.
and it is also the beginning of our extraordinary study. This is the essence.
Essence of maths.
And how do I submit my proof? Close your eyes, Vertin. Only when your eyes are closed will your mind open up.
Everything is
Now,
math.
stay fully concentrated and recall the question you want to verify.
There are
Only in
two-step
the
process.
absolute contemplation can truth reveal itself to you.
Really. Closing my eyes. Even your ding-a-ling can be a golden ratio. Ahem. Well, that golden ratio, that number will be so small. Ahem. Closing my eyes. Your body is tossed and oh, what's that? What's that? Yet the soul is thrilled, celebrating its hard-earned liberty. As it rises higher, it sees further, transcend the internal wheel of birth, and rises beyond the continuously running wheel of time. From the void to the first existence, from 1 to 2, then to 3, from point to line, then to
The
planes.
storm, the emanation, the storm syndrome. Where are they from? Foundation, Manus Vindictae, Aperon. What roles do they play? Why does the storm fall when history trembles? Why doesn't the storm fall into the misty land? What is the ingredient of asymmetrical nuclide R?
All the clues from the past are gathering here. Points made lines, lines make plain. A huge net of...
The world is a dark underground labyrinth.
Oh, now you want to stop. What? Okay.
But Numa can guide us to go beyond all things and reach the exit. Hidin, can you see it?
What am I seeing? I see cracks. Oh! Water.
It's burning.
My hand! It's burning. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Is this the storm? The stone bangle on the wrist becomes molten again. The tranquil kingdom of truth disappears, replaced with endless chaos.
What's going on? Is somebody fighting with a Manus now? What's happening outside the cave? Hidin, why are you straying? If the meditation goes beyond control, you will be thrown out of here. This would be a foolish mistake. For Aperon, this is...
Suddenly a voice comes into the mind, like a strong wind blowing off
Alas, no man shall bravest the storm and live. Including thee.
It's the Manus! Arcana. What the hell? The stone.
37! 37!
What the hell? What's going on? All the heavenly images have come. In the depths of the freezing cave, the Manus spawn are violently cracking their heads against the wall. At their feet, 37 is lying unconscious yet moved incomprehensible. Those stone statue is still in the cave, looking down upon them
What happened?
differently.
Were all those illusions?
The fog! It's the
If it weren't
fog!
for the heat of the stone bangle that wakes me up, would I go as crazy as they did? This stone reminds me of the spinning wheel.
Don't see it. Luckily, the leather box is still here.
The collector of asymmetric nuclei R. If the reagent turns gold after reacting with the fog here, that means the fog contains elements that can be immune to the storm.
A hint of gold forms in the glass tube. Never happened before.
The color changed faster than I thought.
Wow!
The concentration of R is hundreds of times, no, thousands of times higher than in the Manus' masks.
In other words, whoever owns this cave can produce the protective equipment of the storm in big numbers. Is that the reason why Arcana is here?
37 rolls over in her sleep.
Oh, Mother, our model. Has it failed? Has it failed?
I need to take 37 out of here.
Oh my gosh, not again. More intense on charging out of the shadows and blocking their way.
So the Abraxas were people from the manors. The fog here can affect people's minds, like those around the lake in my suitcase.
Pulls up my wrists. The stone bangle is incredibly heated.
Have the manors found a way to launch attacks without being punished by the bangle? Or don't they care about the price they will be paying anymore?
The danger is close. One must act now.
I hope Regulus didn't throw my words to the wind. I have to get rid of them first, and go out to join the others.
Fight time. Yeah. Would like to experience storm syndrome, not gonna lie. You sure about that? Hatch, just one form cannot be broken. Each round, the first character to actively cast an incantation cannot act again. Immunity until the start of the next round and gain damage. 50%.
The peace agreement no longer works. Or is it safe as long as the contracting parties have no intention to fight?
Ooh.
The conditions are not clear.
It's very, very not.
A reckless attack may lead to the punishment of the bangle. I have to be careful with the method and timing of attacking.
So we have 4 wave. Very interesting. Let's disable. Of course.
Salute, I believe.
Into the darkness.
Yes.
My sword sharp. New friends. I made the moon, and this is an alien city.
Liberato dalla paura.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Mama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's
So
shake hands. I believe. Salute.
Attack a you. Attack
Wait
a
for
you.
the right moment.
I made the moon, and this is an alien city.
Non voltarti indietro.
Wait, what? Where did he go?
Wait. The body is melting. It turns into a seed.
What the what?
So this is how the manors fight against the restrictions. They sacrifice one man to feed another.
Can I destroy the seed? I cannot destroy the seed. Okay. So let's go with two. And let's disable focus.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Make the future brighter.
What are you guys
It will be
doing
over
in
before
chat?
you feel it. Addio, straniero.
White?
The surprise for this
Or say
cool Oishi
all
stream.
colours.
Hey. We're making. No.
My sword sharp.
Affirmative.
Into the dark.
It's most great to see you. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
An apple a day keeps the doctor
Non
away.
voltarti indietro.
I hope you like it here, even if you are bad friends.
Be careful, young man.
I'm not dead. That's surprising. Cool. Okay.
The sacrificed follower has been absorbed by the seed. Is this some kind of ritual?
Seems like it.
In the cave, one can see the form of everything.
37? Can you hear me?
Just slap her, Vertin. Wake her up.
Mother.
Oh, damn, that's 3?
Salute!
Is
Wait for the right moment.
oh. None of them are good.
I believe in you.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Will you be my friends too?
Liberato dalla paura.
Legna sereno intenso ad infinito.
A ravishing rainbow.
Cazzo.
Oh my gosh. What does the seed do?
The dead followers turned into geometric symbols. Is it because of the cave? So the seed is the form of Manus Vindictae.
The forms transcend all matters.
The seed can speak. A fruit has been born
Things are not as
from her
simple as I
flesh.
thought.
He. Okay, thank you, Vertin. You blocked the freaking sentence.
I must make a plan and exercise great care.
Whoa, what is going on? Oh my god. That's no more seed. Oh! Thank you, Ezio.
Abbraccia la morte.
You can attack. Hell yeah. Okay, at least half of its damage away. Damn. Easy fight.
My sword sharp. Let's shake hands.
Into the darkness.
Oh, wait. Not pause. Neto.
Salute! I believe in you.
Wait for the right moment.
Depict the world I have never seen before. New friends! So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
It will be over before you feel it.
Each moment, now night.
That is so little damage.
That was your last chance.
Oh, second phase?
That was your
careful,
last
young man.
chance.
Oh my gosh. They just killed Apple. And it died. Damn.
Form of Manus Vindictae. It's more distorted than I thought.
And thanks to Assassin's Creed, it dies so easily.
It's all over.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
Amazing. Ezio carrying the whole team, literally. No, without Ezio, I would be doing this for a lot longer. Invaders in black. What do you mean, invaders in black? Let's see. Auto.
Vertin, finally!
Oh, you're here.
The manor suddenly emerged everywhere like ants. Lilia and I couldn't take them all down. I would have acted sooner if you hadn't told me not to pick fights.
A mad pawn roars and jumps on them, but it's immediately been pulled away and knocked out by Lily. Then twitches horribly and his body soon shrivels.
Bleen, all they want is to attack, even if their blood will be sucked out. Insane! Back when we were spying on them, I told Sanetta to screw the peace agreement through the radio. I knew those geometry psychos and the Manus would go mad sooner or later. They were not that crazy when they were solving the math problems. There! What the hell happened down there?
Doing
The cave is the key to being
doing
used
something.
the storm. There is a cave on this island which has the same effect as my suitcase. That's what the Manus are after.
What?
But hasn't she also put on the stone bangle? Even if she can break free from that bangle, there is no way she'd let her followers keep carrying out suicide attacks. And if she has signed that peace agreement, how will she take the cave from a Byron?
Even put it on.
Vertin?
On Virgin's back, Evan opens her eyes, out her finger pointing to the sky. Eternal and transcendental sky, several resonating flares.
What's that?
Oh. The Hall of Eperon, deadly silent. Only a visitor is still browsing a classic book.
I'm afraid you have overstayed your welcome, Ms. Arcana. I have to regrettably remind you not to overstep the boundaries, despite the great help you've given to us.
I take not thought for needless disputes. But to ask a simple question.
And he closes the book.
The great philosophers. Ye seek the ancient wisdom, follow the sage's teaching, and pursue the noble virtues. You are separated from the world for thousands of years. And you have not gained the human's understanding, nor have you sought for it. I find pleasure in this allegory of the cave. However, hast this been unto thee? That who led us to the exile in this cave.
I don't know a word she said. Oh! The flare stars are appearing. Planes? It moves in orderly matter. Oh!
What
Is that a World War One plane?
I've never seen these before. Why are they here?
Why are you talking so
These
slow?
things should not appear on this island.
Oh my gosh, that's a bomb.
No! 37, no!
Like silence. Hidin black is breaking the waves, sailing to.
Sonetto.
We're at war.
Humans army here?
The end? What the hell? What do you mean, the end? So we just get bombed? It looks like an American plane, but... Where's this tape? The spectacular gather... Oh, the spectators gather on the beach, trying to dig tiny objects from the sand. Those things don't belong to them. Yes.
May the peace be with us.
Let's
Wait for it.
My sword sharp.
It will be over before
So
you feel
long
it.
lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Whoa!
Wait for the right moment. Liberato dal fratello. Addio, straniero. That was your last chance.
That's the liver of hell. They dropped the treasure they found and scattered. Let's go back and... Oh, it's hard mode. Go back. What is this? Do I have it? Oh, I do. What does it do? Oh. Home. Mediator's fate. In the fable of the sun, sunlight is always rhythmic. Never to be dampened, not to be an umbrella, a ship, or shelter in a downpour. Not to be a shore, a reef. Be better to be worn down against the wave. Not to be a cause of capsizing, grounding, lingering, surviving. Nor to stop moss, nor nurture the buds. To harmonize all colors, but not to pour into each one. For the rain veils sunlight. For the before the clouds swallow follow the faint shadows. There remains one last question, one last answer, one last way to dissolve conflict, one last real party, one last party standard. And that one's done. Anywhere? Yep. The star. Okay. What is this? Lovely meeting. I don't know. Could be another story or a side story? Special part? Star. What is the star? Back at the library?
Wow! So this is the library in Pertin's school!
This is
So
a
many
side
people
story.
here. They're probably around my age.
A gorgeous sap green dress jumps to the library of SB owner. Talking. Oh.
We've also got this many shelves in the library of Sotheby's Manor. Are there any alchemy workshops and potion warehouses here, like in our manor?
The young lady stands on tiptoes. Plays curiously.
Where can I find Miss Buanish? Madame Z told me to come here, but she didn't give any other clues. The people here really need Mr. Teacaptor, who is always nice and warm to the guests. Just twist his teapot ear, then he can take you anywhere. If not so, placing a luck-a-day potion at the entrance would help as well. If If I had made it before I came, Miss Buanish and I might have met by now. Or she will just pop up behind me. Are you looking for me?
Ah, Matilda.
Oh my word! Oops, that was too loud. Where are my manners?
Butterby straightens her wrinkle on her dress and gives out her hand like a real lady.
Oh, nice to meet you. Are you Miss Buanish?
The other girl nods. How? Yep, that word. The uniform speaks for itself. Seems to be an historic first meeting for them.
That's fantastic. How did you find me? Did you see me in the Oniromancy? Or through a crystal orb? Either way, it is the great Arcanum. I'm much greater than that. Look at you, dressed as if you'd just been to a ball. You are as eye-catching as the pigment board on a sketch. I saw you the moment I came into the library. A ball? Does the Foundation hold balls too? Non, I'm saying... Est-ce que tous les amis de Vertine parlent comme ça?
No, I mean, you talk like that, so I don't know.
Never mind. Madame Z told me you wanted to look up the materials on the mysterious school that believes in numbers here. That's right. Miss Moisson told me she will thoroughly check the documents in the Foundation archive. So I'll go through the books in the SPDM library. If we can find anything about that school, we can be of more help to Vertin and her team. I'm sorry, Miss Sotheby, but I'm afraid the situation is going to disappoint you. While you spend the last hour looking for Ticketler's ear, the kind-hearted monitor assistant already gained a valuable access to the library. But I haven't found any records regarding the mysterious school that believes in numbers yet.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Oh, but Miss Moisson said there are so many books here that they can cover the entire back of a Stronsay beast. That's a bit exaggerated, but she's right. Nevertheless, the librarian was transferred to a more important position years ago due to the storm. Many old books are not yet sorted. Some even went missing in the chaos. The only relevant materials I could find are the stories of Pythagoras and some books on mathematical theorems. But I don't think they have anything to do with Vertine's issue.
Oh no, mathematics. What Matilda sees now is a pair of dim eyes.
That means I can't do anything to help them. Please stop being emotional. It doesn't work on this professional member of the Foundation.
He looks away and clears his throat like a grown-up.
Without field investigation permission, I can't take you out to collect information. But in fact, there is still another reference room only known to the most outstanding monitor assistant. Hooray!
The students in the library cast disgruntled glaze at them. Glaze.
Shh. It's a violation to make noises in the library! Please follow me, Miss Sotheby.
Tall shelf. Unfamiliar surrounding. An impossible mission. The girls walk through the shelves like fish swimming through coral.
Thank you so much, Miss Buanish. You mentioned ball. I haven't heard that word for a very long time. I remember what Mr. Carson, my butler, had taught me. He said, express your gratitude to fair ladies by holding a grand ball. I'll write to my father and ask for a brand new, unsinkable and maneuverable rock and roll park. I'm sure he will gladly say yes. Maneuverable rock and roll park? Yes. We can hold a twist ball on it when Burton and her team are back. Please allow me to say no. The monitor assistant of SPDM will never participate in such an inelegant activity. Wait, did you just say Verton and her team? We can talk about the ball later. The kind-hearted Matilda Boanish will try her best to help you with the task. But, of course, it's only out of her sense of responsibility, not for some personal reasons.
They go faster and faster. Finally reach their destination. Necessary information room. To patch the fragmented errors in the future, and to store the currently unimportant files and reports. People built this reference room in the shape of a box with grey and white walls. During this awful time, which might last for ages, people call it the footnote of history.
Here we are. The reference room storing unnecessary information. It's a place ignored by most staff. Even so, this careful, reliable monitor assistant will not let go of any details.
He knocks on the rusty sign. I do not know how to say that word.
I hereby officially appoint you as the Chief Assistant of Monitor Assistant of SPDM. I will take my responsibility and teach you how to become a devoted Foundation member.
Matilda pulls off the cloth, uncovering the archive cabinet. Dust rises in the air.
Here is your first task. Read through these unsorted old files. All of them.
The monitor assistant takes a dusty file from the cabinet. The paper inside has already turned yellow.
I have searched all the archived ones. These are the last parts. Most of them are discarded administrative documents, low-priority materials, and substandard reports written by rookie investigators. By the way, you should know I didn't sort any of them out for you, and they don't necessarily have what you want. It's all right. Leave them to me. I love reading. You'd better do. Here's the key. Keep it safe. You can sit on the cushion there when you sort out the files. I don't want your dress to stain the stone bench.
Wait, what?
I'll go see if I missed any files. Listen, this monitor assistant will test you on your familiarity with these files when she's back.
3 hours later.
Double check completed. Looks like I didn't miss any relevant files. Phew, quite a long day. I doubt if that spoiled lady can finish all the materials. She must have been bored and fallen asleep, waiting for her tea kettler in the dream. It takes much more than dancing at balls to be a Foundation investigator. I'll send her back to that teacher when she wakes up. In the end, it will be the kind-hearted Matilda who finishes the task for her. Being a great monitor assistant comes with great responsibility.
Again, Matilda gently pushes the door open. Surprisingly, she is welcomed with an energetic greeting.
Oh, Miss Boenish!
Standing on the ladder, Sotheby gives her a big smile with a stack of files in her hand. Files she didn't finish reading are scattered on the ground, while the others have been well organized in the cabinet.
You didn't fall asleep. Did you sort out these files? Yes. And I love these books in uncommon shapes. There are so many wonderful stories.
Interesting.
I often read books with Sasana when Father wasn't at home. We read and read until the red bomb waves woke up the sun. Moreover, these files are much easier than Miss Moisson's reading task. Here, the gentleman from River Conway tamed a whole group of Avanks. How marvelous is that? Oh, okay. Looks like you meet the basic requirements for being a rookie investigator. Tu es plus ou moins qualifié pour être mon assistante en chef.
The young lady doesn't pay much from the. She's busy announcing big discovery.
And I also found this interesting report. It tells a lot about the storm and the numbers. Will this be helpful to Burton? Show it to me.
She takes a pile of yellowed paper. Sotheby. This neat and orderly written report has no beginning or ending. Obviously, the author is meticulous.
I have to say, it is undoubtedly a violation to submit such a report, but it will be a travesty of the truth and human sense if I cover it up.
Peace, sense, justice. They have always been the creeds in my heart, and are now the reason why I've decided to write down the whole thing. A long time has passed since the first attack of the most severe crisis in our time, but we are still wondering, what on earth does it mean? That was the eve of the millennium, of which no one had any memories, illogically. The next day, time was already reversed to 1996, the moment we opened our eyes. We walked out of the building made of grey and white marble as usual, hardly aware that the sun we bathed in was from another time. Our survival was unexpected and almost unbelievable in such a calamity which swept the globe. Why did the headquarters of the Foundation survive the reverse? Why couldn't we find our younger selves in the outside world? Did any other region survive it as we did? What was the cause behind this calamity? I didn't know, nor did anyone else. Things remained unclear until time was reversed again. This time, we all witnessed that reign in the 80s.
These files Burton needs?
I think so.
In a trembling, this water assistant who always claimed to have a full head has panicked.
It's a report written by someone who witnessed the storm. And it has recorded the storms before Verton became the timekeeper.
Soaked ions. I'm worried to continue this because it's all backstory and yeah, hopefully not that boring. Hopefully this FSP means 5 special part. Special please. I beg you.
Before before she became the timekeeper? Whoa. So Vertin wasn't born a timekeeper.
She didn't tell you that? Wait, no one is born a timekeeper. It's not an inherited title. Anyway, this report includes the secret chronology only accessible to the core members of the Foundation. You can only check it under the supervision of the monitor assistant before you become a qualified investigator.
I dust off the folder carefully.
No matter what the reason is, it shouldn't have been shoved in this dusty room like rubbish. To evaluate its authenticity and risk, the genius Mathilda Boiniche will fulfill her duty as the monitor assistant and carry out a thorough inspection of this report. If you agree to this resolution, please nod, Assistant Sotheby.
Suspiciously, Sotheby has never, based on the tone of speech, she already decided how to answer.
Yes.
Next page.
That was 1985. A gloomy, miserable night compared to that peaceful morning in 1996, when we were only bothered by confusion. We didn't expect time to be reversed again, nor did we understand the consequence. Even now, I still remember Paulina's desperate cry. One of her hands was already inside the safe area when she fell at the entrance to the headquarters, and that was the only part of her left to us the next second. The only legacies we found were an engagement ring on that hand and her favorite blue polka dot scarf, which we used to wrap her remains in the end. To be honest, I admired those who still remained calm and sympathized with the arcanists on the edge of mental breakdown. It had nothing to do with the 1/4 arcanist blood in my body. It was only the kind of empathy which all mankind would share out of instinct in the face of a hopeless calamity. We lost many, too many colleagues. In the materials they sent back, we even saw all the horrifying phenomena, such as one's veins turning into electric wires. Since then, the storm, a word simply taken from visual observation, has been used to refer to the calamity. Of course, we can have a word for the calamity itself. But what words should we use to conclude all the absurdity and panic? Before the storm, we were all familiar with time. It was supposed to be a straight line connecting the past and the future. We followed the line to move forward. We broke free from ignorance. We built civilizations. We developed technologies. We promoted the well-being of mankind. And we improved our living conditions step by step. We were so sure that we were making progress on the right path. But then, the path was taken away all of a sudden. Oh, time, our closest old friend, where are you taking us? Back to the two most painful war times in the 20th century? The era when no one had ever heard the hiss of steam engines, or the century when mankind was yet to be enlightened? So far, mankind has achieved a lot in history. Dynamos, automobiles, flyovers, railways, hospitals, poorhouses. But if it goes on like this, what is the point of all the efforts we have made? Now we are like a shipwreck left on the island of time, witnessing the fall of the whole modern world in the unstoppable tsunami. Even though the Foundation has lost a lot of staff members, they are still doing fine compared to Laplace. My younger brother was a good example. He was the most sensible person I have ever known. On the first day of the second reverse, he told me, in a calm manner,
"At least we have reaffirmed that Newton was right. There was never an arrow of time in classical mechanics. neither in relativity nor quantum mechanics. That means this is absolutely normal. Whether the time goes backwards or forwards, even if it starts spinning around like a tabletop football player, they're not against the law of physics. We can go back in time and give Poincaré a medal of great profit.
The next day, he almost fell off the 6th floor due to excessive drinking. All the perceptions of time and space developed to this day were overthrown. We couldn't find any theories to explain the storm in any existing researches. There could only be 2 reasons for this situation. Either we've been completely wrong all the time, or we've come to a brand new world. And this new world can never make sense in the way of science, or that of physics. It cannot be verified by an independent third party, and it is impossible to be comprehended through reasoning. Is it true that we have been going the wrong way? Is it true that those once proven wrong by history, those arcanists who claim to possess gnosis, are actually on the right path? In fact, the one who put an end to the chaos was indeed not a human. This thing, I had no idea what it was. It claimed to be a machine which never stops working. It laughed at the limitations of our brains and the metaphysical mistakes we make ceaselessly. But it did solve the most urgent issue. A system was built to tackle storm-relevant emergencies after it took charge of Laplace. The first measure it adopted was contacting all the existing branches of the foundations at the time to confirm the scale of available manpower. Then it built observation stations all over the globe to find if there were any other regions immune to the storm. After that, numerous offices responsible for deducing the cause of the storm were established. Even though there were countless disagreements during the research, at least we had taken the first step. I handed in the application to take part in this mission, determined to get rid of the fog in my mind. In 1986, I was assigned to the office in Egypt. All my friends came to the dock to see me off, because we knew it could be the final goodbye. Even though we were equipped with the emergency communication devices issued by Laplace, we were still not clear when the storm would assault us, or where we could hide nearby. What really scared me was not the threat to my life, but the possibility of dying ignorant. Then I boarded the ship to Alexandria from Athens. And that was when I met her. Now when I recall it, it was almost impossible to ignore that group of arcanists on the ship. There were about a dozen of them, all in eccentric stitched robes. They were followers of a strange school which mixes arcanum and mathematics. I talked to them. No matter how much that conversation bewilders me now, I was more excited than confused at the time. They also survived the storm in 1996, and they noticed the unusual changes taking place in the world as well. That means I actually met another group of survivors from the Millennium.
Wait! A school of arcanists who survived the storm?
Again, this is anyone in chat? No. I was about to ask, but from an, I don't want to say expert opinion, of like people who have played this were like if the story is something related to the future, like the upcoming thing, but from what I can tell, this doesn't feel like it's related to the current situation. Yet it tells the backstory behind the storm and how it operates, and how the Foundation also operates. It would be surprised if the thing is connected to Constantine.
A mixture of arcanum and mathematics. The ship on the Mediterranean. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Our investigator actually met this group of arcanists who believed in numbers, and even left such a precious record down on paper.
Does it mean we are close to being helpful to Virgin?
if assistant of the monitor assistant let out a cheer.
Certainly, it's what we deserve for all the efforts today. But why did they leave such an important report in the reference room storing unnecessary information? Did they misput it here after the chaos of the storm?
Putting her confusion aside, Matilda turns to a new page of the record.
Among them, the most easygoing one was Hugh. He was an engineer as well as an arcanist. We shared the same preference for human technology, and that became our common topic. Hugh was in his 30s, red-haired, cheeks sunken, and deeply depressed due to some kind of eye disease. He was a decent man, with a prudent attitude, working at a desk most of the time. He reminded me of the imperial miniature painting artists in the Sultan's palace. Most of them ended up blind after toiling for their life. He showed me the picture of his daughter. I don't have children, but I could feel his happiness as a father. Although I got along well with Hugh, he seemed quite out of place among that group, which was actually led by her. I don't know what words to use to describe her. She was like a meteor shower, a tempest, or an unreasonable catastrophe itself. Her existence was just like her name. It was simple, yet implied a lot. Please forgive me for my cowardice. Even now, I don't have the courage to write down her name, if one would call that a name. In fact, she was quite a kind, warm-hearted person. Among all the unregistered arcanists I've met, she was one of the nicest ones towards the Foundation. She looked young, even though I heard she had a daughter too. Besides, she still possessed the innocence of a child, and that kind of excitement exclusive for genius. That's right. It seemed the whole world was like a sparkling toy to her. Our communication was heart-stirring at the beginning. Both of us were eager to find out what was happening, like two shipwrecked victims grappling at each other on the sea. But I didn't have the slightest idea what she was talking about, actually. The problem was not the typical communication issues between humans and arcanists. I was sure the language we used didn't pose any obstacles, but still I couldn't understand any words of hers. I would believe that one is highly intelligent if one can name all the factors of 11,567 without thinking. But what this one said was illogical nonsense which no one could ever imagine. She claimed that there is a world of numbers, above all else, where the non-physical essences of all things exist in the form of timeless, absolute, unchangeable ideas, and that the physical world where the time flows is nothing but an appendage, which has never been real or true. And that's why the chaos in this world is not worth any attention, and we should focus on what happened to the supreme existence. What an utter disaster combining modern maths with ancient superstition. I saw another hubristic arcanist pretending to be the prophet by reliving Platonism. I don't even bother to mention the balderdash on soul numbers. Even the New Age movement could use some of her absurdity. But that was not yet the end. She even claimed to be aware of the exact year when the next reverse would happen. But when I asked her about it seriously, she said,
"My apologies. I've made an oath. I shall and only shall reveal the demonstration to people who have their own soul numbers."
I'm not sure whether she was making fun of me or being serious, but I had this feeling that she was eager to tell me how she was granted the secret through a moment of afflatus. It seemed she just saw through the laws behind all things instead of finding them through logical deduction.
Can't you see it? It is right in front of you.
After I expressed my inability to comprehend her words 30 times, she finally gave up and proffered regrets. I'd rather take it as a new kind of humiliation. What really irritated me about her, however, was her contempt towards science and all the scientific research methods. As far as I'm concerned, the value of a theory lies in its reliability, universality, and generalizability. Our pursuit of the truth has laid the foundation of modern science, allowing us to change the world. Yet, in her eyes, the value of a theory lies in its beauty. I talked to her on the current situation, and I told her how we would save lives and preserve the hard-earned technology of mankind if we could find the pattern of the storm. It was of course not an easy thing to do and would take enormous manpower, so I asked her sincerely to join the Foundation. Yet again she responded with contempt. She believed they would only become another military squad of the Foundation's.
Darling, maths are beautiful for their uselessness. That's why it remains noble and graceful in this sordid world, despite you humans' reckless action of using it to calculate ballistic.
She turned down my invitation and left an unfairly negative comment on our storm observation project.
The observation stations you built are destined to be toppled because their basis is the fragile world that follows the laws of physics. The efforts you've made are like nails on a sand beach, which will only be carried away by the next tidal wave.
But I said, perhaps our efforts are in vain, but someone has to do it. We will try every corner of the beach before making the conclusion that the world we are living in is already a hopeless ruin.
What a pragmatic, rigorous, and rational speech. But dear, the world is a hopeless ruin.
The conversation ended in disagreement. I don't know why arcanists hate the world so much. Perhaps the reason is they have never been truly accepted. To this day, I still remember her venomous conclusion.
The world built on past experiences has ended. In your words, which you used to mock us, why not embrace the reality?
Yet about the gnosis which she deeply believed in, and the so-called prophecies she made through numbers, she had never given any proofs or details that showed rigorous logic. And the reason for her inactions was an oath she had made before some stone? Therefore I believed her words were only the nonsense of a lunatic. When we first met, I thought she was different from all those psychos, who mistook the malfunction of their prefrontal cortex as the will of God. But they turned out to be the same. In the name of human sense, I swore everything she said was absurd and ridiculous to me. Until...
Madame Z said the arcanists on that island are all named after numbers, because they have a strong belief that numbers are the essence of their souls. The investigator wouldn't write down her name. Is it because of the conflict between their beliefs?
Matilda turns to the next page urgently, as if it's brought in by some unfamiliarity with an empty page.
That's all?
Maybe because the story ends, an abrupt stop, or the hope just rise has dashed down. Matilda clenched her hand.
Submitting such an unfinished report would only cause problems for the reviewers and evaluators, but this investigator didn't even write down their name.
Don't worry, Ms. Burnish. I'm familiar with this situation. Every time after the brave Typhon defeats Jupiter, he returns to the Auto Island. But each time we twist the ear of Mr. Glassbox, Typhon will show up again and again. Ms. Moisson told me the ear is the key to bringing back our hope.
Wait, don't tell me you are talking about the shows on the mechanical television?
Join the monitor assistant. Into his. My God, I give up.
Stop, Miss Sotheby. Please, take a seat on the cushion and listen to me carefully. This is a detailed report written by a formal investigator of the Foundations, not some TV show full of cliffhangers. That means we will definitely find the rest somewhere.
Oh, I see. Must be a Coco treant who took away the other part of the book. Usually, they will be attracted by Luna Fixer, and by following their traces, we'll find their lairs in the stable.
You mean someone took it away? That's highly possible. Data loss is not allowed in the Foundation, especially under the Monitor Assistant's management.
We must prepare Luna Fixer. Don't forget their favorite jigging magical beans. I don't have those materials with me right now, but I can write to them. It only takes a month.
The discon station is clearly too much for the first monitor.
Nuh-uh, we don't need that.
So taking a deep breath, Matilda takes out her crystal orb. Ambitious smile spread over her.
You've perfectly accomplished the task from me when you found this valuable report. Well done, Assistant Sotheby. Now it's time for the great Matilda to show a little bit of her greatness.
What is she trying to do? Nation in the day. There. There's no moonlight during the daytime, but the moonlight is not the only choice for divination.
Judging from the omen, it's at the northwest, the beginning and the ending of the ring, where the wall reflects repeatedly.
Holding the crystal orb with both hands, Matilda keeps adjusting her position while trying to figure out the vague. We follow her with curious face.
The northwest of SPDM. This one is straightforward. The beginning and the ending of the ring is not a problem either. The icon of the computing center is exactly the Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail. Here we are. But where the wall reflects repeatedly. Does that mean a closed room with mirrors? The mirror in the display center is a huge kinescope in the wall, and the one in the airtight laboratory is a crystal clear observation window. The one in the rehab center? No. The mirrors in the operation room have been replaced with curved electronic screens of steel structure after that xenopilot made a scene. So, where is the answer?
She slowly turned around, trying to find the perfect angle for a clear vision. A white figure storms away from his side, was bumping off.
Hey!
Orb.
You just hit me! Shouldn't you apologize?
Where did you come from, dork? Wasting my time.
Oh my gosh. The man grunted a curse. Hasty left this place with his head covered.
What?
His nose.
How could he say that? That's rude!
That gentleman doesn't look well. He's covering his face. His nose is running with purple liquid. Oh dear. Did he drink a whole bottle of purple Chrysandra juice? He needs treatment immediately. Oh, if only I had brought the Phoenix heart nerves with me.
He ran towards the rehab center. Nothing to worry about. Just another patient trying to prove he has recovered.
Patient. The hasty man has disappeared completely. The little incident rises in as 10.
The rehab center has all the facilities and medicines he needs. He will be properly treated. But why is he wearing the uniform of Laplace? And where's the receptionist here?
No reception. The lobby of the Scientific Computing Center welcomes them with deafening silence. The counter is no longer busy with people, but with automatic recognition device instead.
Does everyone go to the weekend party night?
Probably. Roving around the counter, the temporary investigator seems determined to dig out a party. What the hell is that?
Absolutely not. The researchers here are too busy to do that.
Easy.
The computing center is working on the most urgent and vital project, the research on the immunity to the storm. We should not disturb them unless it's an emergency. So please stop calling the office and put down the telephone, Miss Sotheby. This is not the ear of a tea kettler, and it won't take you to any twist balls.
The monitor assistant can't stand the difference in their terminology anymore.
Je sais qu'il est débutant, mais quand même il est trop bizarre. Guide new members with caution and patience. Trigger the afflatus at the right time. J'avoue que Verten a remporté une victoire temporaire sur ça.
Welcome to the stream, a reverse player. Yes, you have stumbled upon a reverse player. Hello. Matilda being annoying as always. Wrench. The mumbling is interrupted by the owner of the cheerful footsteps.
Miss Boonish, I just read the map on the counter. You mentioned where the wall reflects repeatedly. Does the vision refer to the racquetball center here? You see, its icon is a bouncing ball.
Let me take a look.
Oh, it's still continuing.
Found it! This is really the right direction. Next, empty boxes, glasswares, and copper pieces. Looks like our destination has piles of metal.
The vision in the orb is growing clearer, providing that they are heading to the right place. The easiest Matilda's upset.
Good job, Assistant Sotheby.
Ooh. I don't know what chapter this is because I skipped all of them. Oh my gosh. then why are you playing reverse if you're skipping all of them? This is chapter 5, as the title says. This is the special the side story of chapter 5. Hey, I played for a rich. Fair. That is a fair point.
I have to say, I might have gone a bit too hard on you. You are more capable than I thought. Thanks to your prompt reminder, we have saved quite some time.
Sotheby is glad to help.
The young lady will hop along the way while she doesn't give up staring at
Miss Boonish,
Mr. Herb.
since you're such a talented diviner,
The sugarcoating.
why don't you just divine the reason for the storm with your inherited arcanum ability?
Gosh, that is so true.
According to Ms. Moisson, the reason still remains a mystery. If the crystal orb can reveal its truth, everything will be much easier for Vertin and her team.
Yeah. You do that.
Define the reason for the storm?
Didn't think about it. Is it the brave assumption astonished this great divider? She almost dropped the orb.
That's impossible for sure.
You didn't even try.
It's a typical mistake of laymen to believe one can see everything through divination. You are an expert on potions and arcane creatures, but you have little knowledge on other subjects. Haven't you received any systematic education on arcanum?
Education on arcanum? I'm of course well educated in arcanum, with Ms. Moisson as my tutor, and my arcane friends such as Typhon from the Auto Island, Jupiter, and...
Alright, enough.
She shake her, stopping her from listing another name of the arcane creature that no one.
I have understood the fact that the education you have received is not systematical, or say incomplete, imperfect, inelegant.
Inelegant.
But don't worry, because you are talking to the kind-hearted Matilda. She will spend her valuable time to make it up for you.
The great monitor assistant clears her throat and starts recalling what she when she was 12.
In fact, the system of arcanum knowledge is not completely separated from that of human science. For example, the modern pharmacy and chemistry actually originated from the experiments of potions and alchemy in the ancient times. They developed into two different systems because arcanists focused more on the knowledge ignored by scientists, which is gnosis. The knowledge we learn from divination is exactly under this category.
Wow!
Kirby's eyes lights up with amazement. Matilda takes out her notebook and draws a brief sketch in it.
Let me fill you in with more details. If two human researchers test Snell's law at two different places at the same time without making any mistakes, they will always reach the same conclusion. Or if two potionists use the same ingredients and follow the same formula to make the cough cough stop stop potion separately, their products will also have similar effects. However, if two diviners respectively perform divination on the same thing, they will probably see totally different visions. Because what the divination shows is merely omens. The interpretation of these omens is in fact a kind of subjective deduction based on the reality, and there is no such thing as a standard answer. Even if the two diviners draw the same conclusion, it is more of a coincidence than a result that implies generalizability. So diviners never check the accuracy of their divination through the review of peers.
Yours is so English.
This is an example of gnosis. Unlike human sense, it is unique and possesses no universality.
She puts this away and wiggles her index finger.
In other words, even if someone finds out a reason for the storm through divination, they can't have other diviners verify it, because 100 different diviners will give out 100 different conclusions. The scene will be even busier than a concert at Musikverein. That being said, the more possible result we get from the divination is nothing. Divination cannot bring knowledge which the diviners have never learned. The divination of such world-class knowledge, as complicated as the reason for the storm, can only be performed by world-class diviners. We may find one or two diviners like that if time continues to be reversed. Like Nostradamus. But he lived in the 16th century.
Uh-huh.
Besides, even Nostradamus is not always right.
But Miss Buaniche is! Thanks to your divination, we're getting closer and closer to that report, right?
Oh my god, she's blushing.
You are right! Finding items, interpreting dreams, and making simple prophecies. All these things are just a breeze for the bright and clever Matilda. But inquiring about the storm is beyond my ability, and it will only bring misfortune. I will never make such a stupid mistake.
Let's try it. Tilda regains her radiant appearance.
In fact, this half of the report and the handwriting of the author are perfect divination media. Besides, our target is not far away from us, and I'm familiar with the surroundings, which have made things much easier than usual. It is true diviners can improve the accuracy and controllability of their gnosis by practicing repeatedly, holding the rituals properly, and making targeted preparations. But that still doesn't mean the result will be absolutely accurate.
Maybe not. No one can tell from her face whether she truly understands that announcement or not. Reading the vision in the orb, Matilda leads Sotheby around the corner.
The report says that person who mentioned the School of Numbers claimed she was enlightened about the year of the next storm. Is that also by divination?
I am not sure what kind of arcane skills they used, but numbers are indeed a kind of omen too. I am not talking about the specific knowledge of mathematics, but the numbers themselves, because they are even more abstract than images and languages as kind of symbol. Even so, there is no way for us to verify this prophet, unless it really comes true. That is also why it takes almost nothing to spread a prophecy. My mother told me many people in the outside world write to the Foundation every day, claiming to be prophets who can predict the doomsday and thus requesting unemployment benefits.
The doomsday? Unemployment benefits? Oh my! The outside world is far more wonderful than I thought. How fascinating! Miss Buaniche is even greater than I expected.
You bet! Wait, did you mean I was not the greatest?
Matilda puts away the orb. The division that's the room next to the.
Here we are, Miss Sotheby. Now, this is the moment to verify the result of my divination.
Weak. She opens the door with a slightly light. Whoa, did it lagged? Okay. What's
If
this?
you look at the ground after the rain,
Are
you
you
can
again?
often see a wet, long trail, like this one.
Just to click it.
At the end of the trail, there may be a snail slowly crawling forward. Yes, forward. The snail marks the direction for us. But what if we don't see any snails at either end? How are we going to distinguish the direction to the future from that to the past?
A very I don't know how to say this word. Oh my gosh.
Criterion.
Criterion.
Well said, darling. To figure something out, you always need to make deductions based on facts and logical reasoning. What you see is not necessarily true, but what is logical is, because we haven't witnessed or experienced anything illogical so far. If something like that actually happens, it must be because we are too ignorant to understand it for the moment. This point was firmly believed by those researchers who worked in the house like canned sardines. It remained true to them until the first drop of rain rose. The sardines suddenly found that the knowledge they possessed couldn't support the point anymore. The can was opened, revealing a completely different thinking pattern to them. Whatever they used to mend the can, there was still a crevice left between the inside and the outside, and it could be ripped open again at any time.
What happened then?
The chaos didn't last. If it really was the rain that swept away the snail and messed up time, then we should look at the silver lining. Does it mean we will find out the truth of time once the secret of the rain is revealed? There has never been a shortcut like this one, since time is only an intangible concept. So then, observation stations were built all over the globe. The staff learned how to collect and keep the valuable samples efficiently in no time. The little boxes they used to store the raindrops are still being upgraded even now. Order and silence were brought back to the labs. Every piece of gear was placed back on the right track. It was a grand feat, and no one could have accomplished it inside this huge, cumbersome machine, except another machine. She took no sides and sought only predictable results. That's why she made a decision as soon as she read that report and its attachment on her desk. The former was about a delicate component which flapped like a butterfly in that huge machine. And the latter was a piece of paper full of circles and dots. Then she stored the information on her hard disk and destroyed the report. And the paper which claimed to have recorded the locations where the storm might happen, yes, the one with the butterfly-like drawings, was retained for data comparison. It seems she's satisfied with the result.
Hopefully this is the last one. The Lament Hidin. Oh, we in Madam Z's room? The light is dim here. Archive cabinets and unorganized files are everywhere. Punctured by a strange device in Laplace style.
Where are we? Lost and found of the racquetball center?
She waves around the dust. Struggle her way along the cabinet.
The orb showed copper pieces. We need to find something that seems to be locked, but is actually not. Found it! Nothing can stop the genius, Matilda.
Is what she's looking for. Obviously, the report has been here for a very long time. Corners curl because of the damp air. Luckily, the writing.
The trip to Egypt didn't go smoothly. The ship was hit by a common storm at sea. We were lost in the fog after that, completely off course. Then something emerged from the water. Since the first storm, the Foundation has received frequent sightings of arcane creatures which should have been extinct in history. I had no idea what I was shooting at, even after I emptied the clip. And I didn't know what to do, so the arcanists brought us back on course. She named the precise longitude and latitude of our location, even without using the sextant in the spare cabin. I wonder how she did that. Perhaps the world did look different in her eyes. Then when I was about to step on a random plank on the ship, she suddenly dragged me back. I thought it was only an inappropriate joke. But the next second, the plank broke. I was stunned, and as to how she saw that coming, she just answered me as if we were talking about the weather.
Because that plank is deformed like a rhombus.
I was confused. Where is the rhombus? She laughed.
The rhombus can't be seen with eyes. You shall close your eyes, hearken to the teaching of the Supreme Existence, and seize the moment of afflatus.
Of course, I didn't see anything. Nor did I understand what the moment of afflatus was. Perhaps it's just another privilege enjoyed by arcanists, just like their right to be lunatic. Nevertheless, she reached the correct conclusion in a completely wrong way. Is it really possible? Anyway, she saved my life. But that was not enough to settle the differences between us. She remained rejective to working with the Foundation, and I finally gave up on the attempt to persuade them. My mission on that trip was not to make contact with them. Besides, what we needed was builders of the storm observation system, not some liars who would only make things worse. As for the shelter they took from the storm, she wouldn't say a word, as if she were dealing with a spy who pried to find out the deepest secrets of the Arcanists. In the end, Hugh mediated between us. He gave me an address in Istanbul to which I could send the letters to contact them. After that, I spent more than half a year in the Egypt office. Things were even worse there than I expected. Some have gone missing after the storm. The people who were supposed to be in the Egypt office, according to the member list stored in the headquarters in 1985, were not there when I arrived. The situation could be caused by the limitations of the transmission of paper-based materials, or because the computer was not yet popularized to every corner of the globe at the time. One minor mistake of a copyist could develop into a huge difference. Besides that, the chaos inside Laplace was an even worse issue. I learned that someone published the paper Samplings of Global and Regional Chaotic Energy Route Changes in the name of Butterfly of Lorentz. Apparently they secretly used our sampling sites, yet their research direction and conclusion were radically different from Laplace's. The researchers equally divided into two schools, one sticking to the human technology they have focused on, and one changing their direction to Arcanum. At the time, it was still too early to decide which direction was right, without sufficient experimental data. But many already believed that if time continued to be reversed, human technology would only keep falling into decline, while Arcanum, which relies on personal ability, would rise again. It's true that Gnosis cannot be copied, verified by an independent third party, or comprehended through reasoning. Its nature decides that it cannot lay the foundation of science or be popularized to every ordinary person. It takes solid marble to build a castle, not slippery sand. Even so, what harm will it do to rely on Arcanum when the underlying logic of all things has become unreasonable? Before the disagreement was settled, the storm in 1987 was predicted. We were ordered to return to the headquarters 24 hours before its arrival. But the prediction was not accomplished by Laplace. A captive from Manus Vindictae named the precise date of that storm. Our enemies, those lunatic xenophobes, valuing only pure blood, made it further than we did. Yes, we built observation stations, we made countless deductions, we developed multiple simulation models. We made efforts, we sacrificed life, we did whatever we could. Yet the result was that we didn't find any other regions immune to the storm, except the headquarters and another one in North America. In the end, 95% of the branch members were reversed. 87.9% of the equipment was destroyed, and 100% of our predictions failed. In conclusion, our endeavor brought no achievements. As for the captive from Manus Vindictae, the delirium patient who claims that oracles flowed under his parietal bone, when we asked him how he learns the precise date of the storm, he burst into laughter.
Can't you hear it? Has God left you behind when he spread his grace?
Then, he smashed his own skull with a handcuff. Yes, there was no doubt. He was an incurable lunatic. But his insane nonsense was exactly the reason we survived the storm again. No matter how unreasonable or illogical it was, or how much a lie it sounded like. So we'd better believe we shouldn't go out in black today because the fish is swimming in the water. We'd better believe in the existence of the non-physical, everlasting, transcendent world where everyone's soul is a number. We'd better believe in the supreme existence which caused the disorder of time by merely casting its shadow. That means the life of individuals means nothing more than rubbish, and the world is but an imperfect ruin, where only the chosen ones will pass the trial, where the rest will be eliminated by the rain. How am I supposed to do that? Finally, I made up my mind to write to her. I didn't expect her to answer my questions. All I wanted was to confirm if she had survived that storm. For the sake of our peaceful talk about the rhombus. Yet what I heard from them was a simple announcement of her death, with only 2 words. She died. Then it burned and turned to ashes in a second. On the same day, the first and only timekeeper who just took office, the 12-year-old child, returned alone from the storm. She told us the time in the outside world at that point. And that was how I knew she was right.
It is right in front of you.
But if there is a God, why are you playing such a prank on us after we had suffered from the collapse of all the existing orders and the failure of all the great laws? If this is what she calls a glimpse of the supreme existence, the moment of a flatus, do you have to present it in such a cruel way? The last 2 digits in the number of the year after that storm were exactly her name and her number. 77.
What ended here? Digits will stop.
Incroyable! Incroyable! C'est vrai! Quelqu'un a vraiment fait cette prophétie! Hidin and Soneto will be thrilled to know what we found! Well done, Miss Sotheby! You performed as well as a formal investigator! We need to submit this report to your instructor immediately!
Grab the papers tightly. Matilda turns around with excitement. It isn't the person standing there. The Madam Z?
What are you doing in other people's rooms?
The report is snatched away.
This is my personal item. You have no rights to take it.
Please leave immediately.
Personal
Oi.
item? This is a precious record that should have been submitted to the Foundation. According to Administration and Regulations for Dispatch Personnel, St. Pavlov Foundation Decree number 259, every member of the Foundation, when acting as a field investigator, is required to create a comprehensive investigation report of all their actions and promptly submit it.
And they are obliged to ensure the authenticity, objectivity, and impartiality of the report. No personal bias is allowed in the content. If you have read this report, miss, you should know that it's not even qualified to be filed.
But this is an emergency!
So new to her. The brain with words, but before start talking.
I can tell from your uniform, you are a student of SPDM, or... This is Laplace. Do you have your guardian's approval to leave the school, Miss Underage Student?
Approval? I don't need that. I am not a student. You are talking to the exceptionally promoted monitor assistant of SPDM. Here is my ID.
She holds her ID card high as she... No, the adult walks directly to the swivel chair in the room. Pay attention.
Did you just ignore a formal administrator of the Foundation? This monitor assistant will report every misbehavior of yours. Every little bit of them.
Formal. I mean, wordless. The monitor assistant can't be more embarrassing. She looks around just to find that Sotheby's. Luckily, the chief assistant learns fast. Familiar song tone is making a report to her own.
Miss Moisson, we found that report here.
Oh,
The great Miss Buanish and I discovered some important information. I came to you and Madame Z immediately after we read it. Miss Buanish, why are you confronting Mr. Chair?
the chair stands at the door. The head is still. Two dolls are behind her.
I didn't expect to see the second half of that report here in your room, Adler.
Adler. This time, the owner of the voice can't be ignored. The swivel chair unwittingly turns around.
Don't call me that, friend. Why not just call me Enigma? Just like everyone else. Relax. I know nicknames mean no harm.
Enigma?
But I don't understand. How is a report filled with meaningless words of any concern to you, Madam Z?
It provides information about the Arcanist Group Virgin is now dealing with. If possible, please give it to me.
Of course. How can I turn down a request from Constantine's chief of staff?
The
Take
higher
it away.
position.
I hope you don't mind the mold on it.
Hold up. The researcher stays seated on the chair and casually hands out the report. Madam Z smiles, seems glad to see that Enigma still has the energy. Clearly, the monitor assistant can't tolerate such a blatant violation of regulation.
Please pay attention to your manners and do not bring disgrace to the computing center, Mr. Rude.
Maison tap her on the shoulder and quickly look at the ration.
Ms. Buanish? Ms. Sotheby? You've done a great job. I'm sure what you have found would be of great help to Timekeeper. And I will report your active performance in this mission to SPDM as soon as possible, Ms. Buanish.
Huh?
We need to further analyze the files you found. The first on the scene could provide more detailed information. Let's get out of here.
Quickly.
Contribution exceptionnelle!
The key words give this young monitor assistant a greedy pleasure. She can't help but ignore everything else, Miss Middle.
Oh la la, exceptionnel! No, no. Calme-toi, Matilda. I didn't accomplish it alone. Assistant Sotheby also played a significant role. Hooray!
That is to say, Miss Burnish, we can start preparing the balloons and flowers for the twist ball.
Speaking of which, this monitor assistant still needs to think about it. By the way, just call me Matilda.
Struggle to get out of Sotheby's passion hug. Great joy brought by Miss discussing the girls. The valuable. Oh, this is again and hides himself in the fortress of the items. He talks through cabinets. Equipment.
There will be no advance in human technology. You think so? Even the Madame Z has given up on the study of theoretical physics and become a politician.
No. I've never thought of that.
The door with a faint smile. The door is closed. That's Enigma. To be continued. Oh, this is not ending. Oh no. How long am I supposed to play this? I feel like this story is gonna end like minimum 15. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if it ends 10. But if it's until like 20, new direction. Drama heaven. All is profoundly hushed. The research science start paper and dusty. Or is it mistaken for? Because of the man. That I first come from the door.
I am astonished by the fact that you are interacting with others.
Not a trespasser.
They broke in.
Robot in charge of the Laplace Scientific Computing Centers refused to make any comments. Authority heard information corridor.
If it was a complaint that you were making, you know it is within your rights to submit an interdepartmental complaint within 7 days after the incident.
Don't bother. That file means nothing to me. I didn't file it because it is a report against the rules. Why bother to submit such a log full of personal feelings and emotional behaviors to our great, rigorous foundation?
Is that so? I am gratified to find that you still have some sense.
I too am gratified that you still have no idea that I was being sarcastic.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
Never mind. What do you want from me, Madam Lucy?
He asks that he bends down. Cares to me.
You went all the way to this dusty, rundown place so hurriedly that you even forgot to put on that pathetic mask. This is not because of some old files, I assume.
Does robot incline its...
Certainly. I hope you can be the cryptographer of the Manus Vindictae's ritual. You are still the best.
You are asking me, a human, to decode the ritual of a pureblood arcanist group? I don't see how I'll be helpful to this project.
You cannot evaluate your own level of being of value, Adler.
The researcher unfolding more dusty folders without raising eyes from the table.
Well, you evaluate our value. Test us in experiments you set. Prove the hypotheses by exhaustion, make mistakes, and start all over again. You repeat the process like a roaring locomotive that pulls the research center out of this chaotic disaster. You question not what is ahead of you, nor whether the path you've taken will be regular or easy. The only idea you planted into your little brain is to move forward, to improve.
Thank you for your compliment. Credit goes to everyone.
That was not even a... Ismir girl. Guess you agree, a life without creativity is not worth living. And that's the life that I wake up to every day. I'm no longer the person you thought you came here for. I'll never be able to combine human technology and Arcanum. And I'll never comprehend even the slightest part of it. I am useless to you.
Square the paper on the desk in a grumpy manner, making a huge...
I don't expect someone made of tin to understand the human mind. But I beg of you, leave me alone.
The robot ignores his speech.
The work of analyzing the masks of Manus Vindicte did not go well. A side effect occurs in the researchers, and it is getting worse. The isolation wards on the basement level are overwhelmed.
What a scene. Have you aborted the experiment?
Not yet. We have conducted the Arcanum imaging experiment on the masks, and found a component which also exists in the raindrops of the storm. But knowing what it is composed of does not help explain how it works. What we're looking for is the original ritual that the Manus cast on them.
You are trying to figure out one's career planning from one's physical examination report. I wonder why it is not working. Even if somehow you manage to find the original ritual, you still need a proper environment to test it, which is the outside world with a coming storm. That's why we can't tell if we're getting results. Even if we had the right ritual, proper permission from the Foundation to travel, and strong-minded volunteer subjects.
I believe they're arguing.
Experiments performed in the Ivory Tower won't succeed because...
An experiment about the storm can only be done in a storm. Glad to see your brain is not rusty yet. It only took you 3 sentences to draw the conclusion which took the seminar a week to reach. That proves you are capable of the project.
The robot in charge put...
The history maintenance team has forecast different critical points of this storm. Foundation investigators are on their way. If Manus Vindicte still plans to accelerate the storm, like what they have done in 1929, there will be a high possibility that their people will show up at the transformation point of history and society, also known as the critical point of time, the center of the storm. Your sister, Greta Hoffman, is also one of the investigators.
I have no interest in any Hoffmans other than myself. We have different perspectives.
It is okay. I am just here to inform you that if any of the investigators successfully send the information of the ritual back, the research about the immunity of the storm will be conducted immediately. Take your time and be mentally prepared. But once the storm alert is issued, we only have 24 hours to verify the feasibility of the ritual. I wish you will be fully prepared by then.
Alright, to dash into eyes flick. A minute. Out the drawer and takes out a scrap of paper. Passcode hidden.
One thing is for sure now. The age of humans has come to an end.
How dare he? Oh, that's the end. What? Whoa. Okay. Do we know that girl? Do we know? Brother Herman? Horman? Hey. Interesting. The first part is kind of a filler, but at the end... Wow. Next chapter will be chapter 6. Elus 7 is stellar. So close. Gotta go here. Probably we can straight go on and straight to chapter.
I used to believe people were either troubled by the endless rain or pained by the ceaseless drought.
You cannot access
and there was
rivers
nothing in between.
in
But
the
you're
rain.
not any of them.
A system where
You walk in the rain
descend
as if
deeper
it does not
into the
exist.
to a sea of
I
knowledge
know so
instead
little
of
of this
climbing
world,
upwards like in the
and
traditional
I have so much to
Tolkien.
learn from you.
Is this? What is this? This place is filled with forgotten knowledge and wisdom. Ideas from different eras and people intertwining here. Some lost to the passage of time, while others are yet to take form. Rivers in the Rain is one of the gateways to the remnants of consciousness. Those seeking the knowledge are drawn here through dreams, fantasies, hallucination, and psychological struggles. Gain insight on the secret arcanum and the mysteries of life. Step here to dive into the depths of myth. Discover fascinating and innovative perspective. Work Zone. The boundless sea of myth turned, floating the mind of the explorer with intriguing concepts. The further they delve, the more tempting ideas drawn them in. Step of the myth is divided into multiple large zones, of which is further divided into stages. Every 10 meters of depth marks a new stage with a zone. The deeper you dive, the greater the reward. Okay. We have to fight? Are we fighting? Oh yeah, it is. Ooh. 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 What is this? You have 3 characters? What is this? You use regulars. There's no recommended. Don't want to use Ezio though. Can I level him up?
Don't think I haven't noticed you looking to pay me a visit out in the wilderness. Usually those who seek to find me are looking for trouble.
Gotta choose him.
It seems you can use a hand, especially one with a blade.
We can use. I don't use regulars, but sure we can use regulars.
I have to hide the records first.
That can be dealt with later. I need a healer, so I don't know if other are healed. Oh, you can only have one helper. Nice. So it's a Neto. And
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
balloon party?
Let us get to know each other.
We will be know each other. Okay, let's see how this goes.
May the peace be with us.
Wait.
My soul.
Start me up!
I know the moon. And this is an
It will
alien
be
city.
over before you feel it.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Left hands up! Now right hands up!
Ooh, music.
It's alright.
What is this? Inspiration. With certain characters, bonuses, consuming Eureka can grant additional inspiration points to an incantation. Casting an incantation with inspiration points on it can trigger an additional impromptu incantation attack. The more incantations with inspiration points on it are cast, the more powerful the impromptu incantation becomes. Ooh, I don't know how to use it, but
A party planner. Break it, break
Sempre
it.
caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
I said hello.
Peace and love! Peace and love!
My sword sharp.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
I know the moon. And this is an alien
Liberato dal
city.
fratello.
Left hands up! Now right
Non
hands up!
voltarti indietro.
where's the poison? Okay.
That was your last
Ugh.
chance.
Does he keep attacking as you?
Into the wait for the right moment.
Apple?
Addio, straniero.
Lights!
Non voltarti indietro.
Noise. Complete. Okay. Can resume this later.
I used to believe the lost days are many, and none can ever be found. Tomorrow is no different from yesterday, for the future is as ungraspable as the past.
I can't do that yet. Let us claim.
A night like this is perfect for music, but the neighbors have spoken to me.
Ooh. Daily is almost finished. Almost. Beat any story boss 3 times. Clear stage 5 times. Try. Let's go fight Lilia. Yeah, go fight Lilia. Hard.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Depict its month.
Into the darkness.
Each moment, now night.
I hope you like it here, even if you were bad friends.
Liberato dalla paura.
Swallow my exhaust.
I forgot to do the fast version.
A little trick.
Wait for the right moment.
I salute!
Liberato dal
I
fratello.
know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Right wind.
That was your last chance.
I will salute! Take a closer look. Premia sereno intenso ad infinito.
Oh my.
It's alright.
Something here. Crazy.
Leave it to an assassin.
My sword sharp.
It will be over before you feel it.
And we're done.
Long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Coglione.
It's alright. You have done well, comrade.
Thank you, com. One more. Do the fast one.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Each moment, now night. I hope you like it here, even if you are bad friends.
Liberato dal fratello.
Swallow my exhaust. A little trick.
That was your last chance.
Liberato dalla
So
paura.
long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Don't blink.
Sempre caro una quest'erba cole.
Liberato dal
So long
fratello.
lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi.
Amazing. Yeah, let's go home. The
I
task.
used to believe people were either troubled by the endless.
Yes, it did. Quickly. I need one more. We can do. This one. Do we do all?
Straight to the point. I like that. Liberato dal fratello.
And this is an alien city. New friends! Premia sereno intenso ad infinito. Fighter! Will you be my friends too? I know the moon.
Non voltarti indietro.
I know the moon. And this is an alien city. I hope you like it here, even if you are bad friends. Mama.
Liberato dalla paura. Addio, straniero.
Each moment, now night.
That was your last chance.
It's alright.
Che la
Amazing.
morte ti dia la pace che
Oh,
cercavi.
we level up.
Requiescat in pace.
Level 26. That should finish our daily.
I used to believe people were either troubled by the endless rain or pain.
Done. What else? What is this? Oh? What is this?
I think I found her.
But our hormone?
The mother spirit slumbers to the south. I'm the only one left.
What happened to your research team?
How could traitors possibly serve them?
Madness. Courage.
A gesture of good faith.
What's your purpose in all this?
We're out of time!
The road ahead will only grow more dangerous.
Nautica! Where are you going?
At last, the moment has come. They shall lead us to the promised land. For the sufferer is returned!
Hi. Go to Antarctica. Proceed. My gosh. Is it a fish? It's Arcana.
Mom.
Burton? Burton's mom? Whoa. And go back to happiness. Amazing. What's this? Burton's crash. But volcano pieces and Udimo sticker booster pack. This. Messiah the Third has added new content. British Crash. This time we got volcano. Okay. Oh. 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 I don't know. I don't even know how to play. The driving out the craters leader last time. Now save team from boss showdown. What? Of course, you can view effects of pieces and players in the. Oh! Now we can. We've got over the new content. When below adapt rating, earn double points with 5 matches a week. Okay. What's this? Select player. To select a player. What do you do? Hold there. I don't even know what this is. When ally piece takes damage, gain 1 attack and 1 HP. Go up to 50 times. Entering battle, deal 1 damage to all ally pieces. Plus 3 attack. Dang. What you squirrel? Buddy Fairchild, Brother Jake, Fluffy Duke, Scarlet Titan are lost in the Monster Dock shop. We bought there and merged with each other. All ally. Oh, after purchase. All ally aquatic pieces gain +2 attack, +2 HP. Cell 20 cannot be upgraded. How about 6? When entering battle, for each number 6 in the attack or HP of allied pieces, grant attack +2, HP 2 to all allied pieces. One random enemy in this room have their attack. I'm gonna choose 6. Also, oh no. I'm choosing 6. It's easier to understand. Let's review the old rule and learn how the new Udimo stick. I don't even know how to play. Gameplay. Spend 3 coins to buy a piece. Sell a piece to gain 1. You drag identical pieces into each other to upgrade them with boosted status. Each upgrade will result in the pieces level up and can trigger a seek roll. Obtain Udimo sticker via the exclusive sticker box, the prize sticker box. Join battle. Spend a few coins to scout the opponent's formation for the upcoming round. If unused this round, the next round cost will be reduced. Using player skills at the right time can help turn the tide of the. If you miss anything, you can tap it. Oh yeah. Dive in. This seems like it's super autopets. What do you do? Start with last light. This. When the piece retreats with 0 HP, it revives with its original attack and HP. After the summon, the act of summoning a piece onto the board merging does not count. This piece during battle for every 1 amber. The piece have completed 1 cycle of action in battles. Summon aggregated filth. So that has all pieces. Attack and HP based on the number of amber. A lot of reading in this, oh my gosh. When taking damage, gain +1 HP permanently. One. Geometric Carbuncle. Start with a shield. Blocks damage 1 time. A maximum of 1 stack of shield can be held. Can I just put that? It's sufficient point. Oh, I can put you. It's 1, no? How much does it cost? Have any? How do I start? Battle. I won! Yay! I'm gonna put you in front then. Oh wait, no, I have to put you behind. Does moving cost? That's looking at the formation of. Oh my gosh. I have 4. This is the. Oh, okay. Not this? Oh, it's free. When taking damage, gain. Oh. Also similar to. I'm gonna put you back. What does this do? Growth. For 2 round, gain Dynamo. +1 permanently. After each growth cycle, the corresponding effect is triggered. At the start of each round, the number of growth round needed to trigger the effect accelerated by 1. Is dynamo. Each point of dynamo grant +1 attack to all factory pieces allied to the smack. What do you do? Grateful retreat. Deal. How about you, Dodo? Go for 1 round. Cost like 3 points though. That's not a lot. This only has 1 HP. It's a throwaway thing. I want to put you in front. What's that? Nice. Oh, dock level up. What are all of these? What is this? Oh, I got a surprise sticker box. There. Grass carbuncle. +3. Wait for it to grow. Put you here. Put you golden rubuncle. Summon +1. Oh, summon level 1 carbuncle. Okay. If I want, buy that one. But that. You flickering flame. That last light of the summon for you. Alert device. Go summon. Okay. Battle. We do this 12. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid. Winter melon. Oh my god. I forgot that was my alert. Oh damn, that made my heart jump. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Just playing the event. I don't know what this critter thing is. I know it's similar to Super Autopets, but it's a lot more complicated. It's kinda concerning. Oh, I can buy 2. Merge. Okay. Battle. There's a lot of stuff down here. Oh. Nice. Level up. Oh, I can upgrade. Level 2. What's this? Select 1 piece as your reward. Organ core. Recover retreat. Summon 4 random level 1. So the retreat effect of pieces in this row will trigger to. Oh, okay. I can do this. Great Lake Carbuncle Doctor. I mean, I do have a carbuncle. This one, I'm choosing that. I'll put you there. Oh, this will die. And oh, how about you, Cactus Carbuncle? Deterioration. After the pieces have completed 1 cycle of action in the battle, holder of this status lose HP equals to the stack of deterioration they have. All stacks are removed after trigger, and this HP loss effect ignores damage. Negation. Okay. What's this? So this is recommended. Purchase. Grant 1 top hat to ally mine piece. What is this? Each top hat gain +1 attack, +1 HP to the piece. When the piece is stole, all of its top hat are randomly transferred onto another piece. The top hat purchase costs 3 morale. Ooh. Oh wait. I'm gonna buy that. Bring this forward. Oh. Oh, everything's up there. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's this? Andra Ijarak. Like 1 deterioration. No. For you. Green Bush Thorny Devil. Go for a round, this piece gain 3 HP. Ooh. I mean... Sorry. I'm gonna buy you. Oh, what's this? When entering a battle, one random enemy on this row have their attack. Ah, yeah, I forgot it's 6. I'm gonna put you on this one. Like move. Okay, there you go. What do you have? A source. After the pieces have completed 1 cycle of action in battle and remain on the board, gain trigger 3 times. The netto. If this piece is in from frontmost style, grant this piece attack level. I used merge with any. What do you mean merge? Oh, I'm gonna choose you. Oh! Did I do that? I have 5 more. So... What's this? Beloved dog. After an ally goes for treat, this piece gain +2. Ooh! But I don't have those. I'm gonna reroll. Ooh, what's this? Borden. I buy 2. I can buy 1. Back. Oh, it locks all? I don't want it to locks all. I can buy this one. Let's just lock all. Oh, that's a lot of people up there. Oh, we're fighting Nautica. Interesting. Wow. Amazing. Oh, I level up. Let's level you up. What are you? Gained 2 top hat. Efficient space. In this one. What do you seek? Let's see. Generate 3 random pieces of the corresponding type. Choose 1 to place. Cool. Oh, what's this? That's a lot of HP. You know what? I'm gonna sell you. So type turret. I'm gonna put. Fine, I'm gonna put you. You upgrade anything? What's this? Extermination. This extermination type robot. Start with a shield. So confused. Just go. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, we fought Soneto, I didn't even realize. Are we able to upgrade? Yeah. Oh, we can't. We can? Oh, we can. Spectator. Okay. Let's reroll. Let's see. If there's any. Yes? Any more? And oh. Okay. Wow, a lot of damage. This thing. Wow, we got level up again. There's a lot of upgradable. What's this? Passive ability cannot be used. Still. But there's no use though. I think it's very capable of destroying. Very, very capable. Oh my gosh. He's just very suicidal. Just grind their HP away. Are there any upgrades that I can upgrades? Level 3. Oh wow. Okay. After an ally piece lost a shield, randomly grants a shield. Oh, if we lost a shield, grants another shield to one factory piece. The purchases of a piece with a growth effect accelerate the growth round for all allied square pieces. Start with a shield. The one ally piece loses shield. This piece gain. I'm gonna select you, even though I don't know where to put you. I can put you. There. Okay, there's something. Interesting fight. Amazing. How long is this game? Oh, we can upgrade? Oh, another one for my group uncle. After the purchase of a volcano piece, got one free refresh. Doesn't seem any harm to it. Summon 3 level 1. I choose like none of these. Alright, I'll choose the volcano one. Oh, I can put it in the middle. Okay. It's just the right thing there. Battle. Ooh, that's a lot of things. Oh my gosh. Huh. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of upgrades. Yes. The board. Oh, I do have the cat. The king bunk. No, I have the doctor bunkle. I don't have the. Damn it. Have any of these? Sure, I'm choosing that one then. Continue. Oh, I got stuck into this. A lot of things. Oh my gosh, the board is full. I believe this is 2 times speed. Oh, we're fighting 6? I'm 6. What is this? Amazing. Oh, finish. Round survive 12 out of 12. Enemy more depleted 213. Many more 36. Maintain. Novus. Do more, but okay. Save team setup? Yes. Get team formation. Nice. Do we get anything? Player reward. Oh, a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. Do we get anything? Get the. I don't know what is it. Okay. Summon someone. Don't think it's good. Played the story, so not say much. I could pull on this one. Could try and get Purvis. Or I can just pull for Nautica. I do not know. The promise of the water. I can choose from here, but choosing a character from here, I need to know them. Other than regulars, could be Purvis, 37, 6. Yeah, that's it. No one. How about this? Ripples on. Again, I only know one person. That's just the anniversary limited. Go for it. My stomach hurts. Ah. Unlucky. Oh, it's to claim here. So a pull record. Oh, I already pulled twice. Fresh every 30. Oh, so I already pulled like 30. A lot.
You have a piece of wilderness here too. I can hear its breath.
Yeah, so I think that's it from me, I guess. Because you already completed part 5. No, sorry. Chapter 5. Including this side story. So like, what else? Nothing. That, like, the next version is gonna be chapter 6 then. L'Elusiven Estelle. Yeah. It for me is an amazing story, I would say. In terms of like, I'm still bitter about the ending. There's a plane dropping a bomb on an unknown island, or in the like interpretation would be a modernized civilization just came by without any warning and drop a bomb on an uncivilized, undefended civilization. Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking forward to see what happened. Burton, yeah, in the blast zone. But probably I don't think I'm gonna stream reverse tomorrow. Probably Minecraft. I think it's because I'm gonna play Minecraft tonight. So not on stream. Just play on my time. Yeah. Thank you for the follow before this load. They finally found a they found a reverse player, so it is surprising. The first wording like, oh my gosh, a reverse player. I mean, that's usually how it is because not a lot of people play reverse. Most people play reverse are because of like the game, like advertisements spread to like word of mouth. So, and like for the raid, Wintermelon, I don't know, I'll probably go stalk your stalk whatever social media you have, everything. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.